Hello, I'm Lesley Logan, and today we're going to talk about rowing number 5, also known as shave. So rowing 5, such a fun one. Also an easy one to cheat like crazy. And it's such an important one. We want to get connected correctly because rowing 5 and rowing 6 are the first rowing exercises you should learn in your rowing series. I know they come at the end, but you should learn them first. And then you learn rowing 3 and 4, and then you learn rowing 1 and 2. If you're at this video because you're using the Reformer deck of flashcards, thank you so much. I'm just so proud of those. Between those and the mat flashcards, it's just so fun to see people take Pilates with them wherever they are. And I am really grateful. If you have questions about it, you can check them out at onlinepilatesclasses.com. There's also info in the show notes, of course. So we're going to do rowing 5. I'm also going to talk about some ways to make this a full body exercise. So make sure you stick through the whole thing. So you'll go from rowing 4 to rowing 5. You want to sit cross-legged. I like to push my feet down. So, it's really easy for the tops of your feet, if you're flexible, to be touching the carriage. But I want us to actually think about the side blade of the foot pushing down, because a lot of the cues that are out there are like knees down. But if you don't have strong external rotators in your hips, what does that even mean? And so then your hip flexors and inner thighs are pulling up, and then so I like to push my feet down because for me, super flexible, there's nothing my knees are down. What would I push here? And so I one day got a cue from my teacher that I had to actually lift my knees into my body a little bit more because they were just like hanging off, right? So then it's like, okay, so what do I need to do? Knees down or knees up? There's so many questions out there. So let me just tell you what I figured out. If you stand on your feet, boom, I'm pushing my feet down, then my external rotators are on, my inner thighs are actually working, my knees, no matter how tight or flexible you are at the spot that it creates work in the lower half of the body, not strain if you're super tight or relaxation if you're super loose. So push those feet down. Okay. Then you take the handles, whole handle in your hand, and you place them behind your head. Index finger and thumb touch. The palm of your hands are facing your head, not the ceiling. I know you can't see them, but you got to use your mind's eye to figure out how they're facing the back of your head. Elbows are not pulling back so much that you're pinching your shoulder blades, but they're not forward either. So they're wide. And as you go up and down, you're pressing the index finger and thumb tips together. The more you push them together, the more upper back muscles you get. Your ribs are pulling in. In the beginning, you'll probably be leaning forward and reaching forward and up. When you get stronger, I want you to sit straight up and try to go straight up. And if this goes going really well, then you could reduce to one arm only. But notice that my elbow is going to the side, not forward. This is not a tricep exercise. Don't make it one. You can practice this with weights, 1 or 2 pounds to get the movement, but really do try to get yourself in a position where you can make sure you can see that your hands are not going up and your elbows are not going forward. We don't want this. It's all about pulling the spring close. So when your elbows bend, that's when the spring closes. That's where the work is. So I know you're gonna be like, oh my God, it's so hard to go up. I need you to go, this is the easy part. This is the hard part. Easy up, hard down, so that you really get the connections in there. All right, enjoy this exercise in your body. Let me know if you have any questions below. If you want to make sure you're getting regular coaching in your reformer practice, then check out onlinepilatesclasses.com, where we do life better.